Good evening, everyone. This is Ethan.
And this is Gabrielle.
And welcome to Let's Talk.
Now, Gabrielle, we all know that we are in the middle of a pandemic and it has affected us in many ways. Some lost their loved ones, others lost their jobs or declined businesses, and a lot also are going through anxieties due to the quarantine and uncertainties that this pandemic has brought us. On the brighter side, there are also some positive effects to this pandemic, like increase in family time, no need to commute to work or school because of online schooling, and work from home setup, less traffic, and other positive effects in the environment. Yes, that's true. And speaking of environment, today we will be focusing on the effects of pandemic to our environment. Based on the initial observations and studies, pandemic has affected our environment in many ways. Some of the effects are good or positive to our environment, since most people stay indoors and a lot of companies also slow down operations, pollution is decreasing. Yes, as a matter of fact, our skies have cleared and became brighter. NASA confirmed it, so here are some photos to show it. Wow, that's amazing to see. This actually makes sense, given that most part of the world under lockdown or quarantine since March of 2020, and they say 96% of global destinations has introduced travel restrictions since April. To add that, it also actually lessened noise pollution and water pollution. I think this is also because there is less use of cars, airplanes, factories, and most activities of people decrease because of these restrictions. Unfortunately though, it also has negative effects to our environment. For one, everyone all over the world are required to wear face masks. A lot go through medical testings, medical treatments for those who are sick, and a lot of other medical procedures. All of these create a lot of medical waste, use disposal of disinfectants, masks, gloves, PPEs, and they may result in damaging our environment, especially if not properly handled. I agree, this will cause environmental health and problems if handled improperly. And again, this is medical waste, and it will eventually spill over into environmental pollution. And just imagine, we have been using face masks for over a year now, and will likely be using it in the next months, or even years to come. Over time, these masks will likely be ingested by sea animals in the ocean if not properly disposed. And the worst part is they say masks that we normally use will take up to 450 years to degrade and completely disappear from the environment. Whoa, that is a sad and scary reality. Yes, very, very sad. And do you also know that the government and medical firms should already have a proper disposal system in place now to avoid further problems? Well, not just the government and medical companies, but also each and every one of us is responsible in the proper garbage disposal. Yes, that's right. There are actually a lot of issues concerning our environment, and I don't think we can discuss them all. So to wrap up our discussion, what last message can you tell our viewers? Number one is let us be responsible in helping each other, but not to spread the virus anymore. We should do proper social distancing, wearing of masks, washing hands and disinfecting, and also we need to be responsible in the disposal of our wastes, particularly medical waste, since we're talking about the effects of this COVID-19 pandemic. And number two, for now, let us cherish the time we have with our loved ones. And of course, let's continue to pray and help one another. Let's stay healthy and positive that all of this will pass in God's time. Our way of life may have changed, but we can find opportunities and ways to turn negative into good.
Very well said.
Yes, we can get through this together. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you've learned something from our discussion. Again, this is Gabrielle.
And this is Ethan.
Stay safe and healthy. So thank you.
And good night.
Until next time.
Till next time.